You're listening to Radio Primavera Sound, proudly presented by Cupra.
Hello again and welcome to Line Noise, and it's a great pleasure to be here with u.r.trax. Inès, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. I'm well. And you are excited. I hope you're going to be playing your first ever live show.
First festival live show.
Okay.
Yeah. I did it just once, 2 weeks ago, literally.
And how did it go?
It went pretty great. I threw the party myself, so it was another level of responsibility, but now I'm relaxed for the official debut today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how different is it to your DJ set? Or?
Well, I feel like DJing is really interactive. It's all about exchange. It's all about improvisation. But the kind of live set I built today is way more like timed. It's more about like literally showing the tracks I've been working on, like pretty much an album. So yeah.
Pretty much an album?
Yeah, so far only 5 tracks are out. I'm going to play 12 tonight, and gradually the rest is going to be out. The first one is out on the 10th of June in 4 days.
Nice.
With Uri, who's going to be my guest tonight on stage as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Uri
from Canada. Amazing instrumentalist, producer, artist, person, amazing everything.
Amazing person, that's what we need.
Yes.
Why did you want to play live?
Well, I have to say that coming from my scene as a DJ, seeing its evolution and everything, I was like, to pursue longevity, I really want to build a career around my own music, because I love DJing, but it's really depending on the context. Whereas the live or like just touring around my own productions is really putting also the focus back on my favorite thing, which is producing. I've been producing for like more than 10 years, so way longer than DJing. And I feel like for the long run, it makes more sense to me. It's just more like a sincere and vulnerable and open heart exchange.
I mean, talking about producing, I think you once said you make music 24/7.
Pretty much.
How many unreleased tunes do you have?
Oh, I maybe 100. I don't know.
Wow. And have you made any music today?
Not today, I have to say. I slept pretty late, but I did yesterday.
And what was it? What did it sound like? The thing you made yesterday, the song you made yesterday?
Like these days, I'm very much in like, because I used to be, I was playing drums since I'm 5 years old. It's my very first instrument. So I really want to reconnect with that these days. So I'm doing a lot of like acoustic drums, more like metal type of sounding stuff. So who knows if it will be out one day or if it's just for my own pleasure, but really experimenting like rougher sounds, a lot of distortion. Metal? Yeah, I love that. Just complex like drum patterns, like literally like going out of the techno 4/4 rhythm that I'm a bit fed up with, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think drummers really kind of helps. Like I love making dance pieces. Like Jeff Mills was a drummer.
I can imagine. It wouldn't be surprising. Yeah.
Do you think it helps? I mean, do you feel?
Well, it's about, feeling the rhythm a bit more easily, I feel. Like, I mean, if you started so young with like a rhythmical practice, I guess over time it's just like mixes with your DNA, you know?
And you still play drums all the time?
Yes, I mean, I have less occasions since my drums are in my living room and I live in Paris, so my neighbors are not happy, but sometimes I do it.
But like full drum kit, not like...
I do have one acoustic at home, yeah.
Your neighbours must really...
They don't like me.
But going back a bit, so you're from a small town on the outskirts of Paris, right?
Yes, that's right.
So you weren't like going into clubs when you listened to electronic music, were you at first, or? So
I then kept studying in Paris, so I could start going out actually very young, like from like 14 years old. I was in the club.
Proper clubs, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was going back home at like 1 a.m, so I would do like the warm-up. But yeah, and then a bit later, I was just lie to my parents and sneak out at night, you know.
Oh, your poor parents.
Yeah, I mean, now they know I was right at the time.
Well, exactly. Look at the job you're doing now.
Yeah.
What drew you? You know, if you're going clubbing at 14, what?
I still can't really explain it because I have memories, like early childhood memories where I was just like looking up festival after movies on YouTube and just like having chills all over my body. And like when Bangarang was released from Skrillex, I think it was 2012, I was like in middle school, and it made me like, it unlocked something in my brain. I was really into EDM and people waving at the window, into like a trap before it was a genre of rap, when it was like EDM music. And I don't know, it always had very like hard music makes me intense reaction since always. And the night, the crowds also, not only in party environments, but just the crowd can make me cry when I go to protest, because in France we have this culture very much. I also go to have the emotion of the collective. So music plus crowd equals like I want to party.
So this is the right place for you.
Oh yeah, big crowd here.
Did you see Skrillex yesterday?
No, I didn't, but today I'm gonna check out his curated stage.
Okay.
Definitely.
I was about to say you might have to queue, but no, you won't have to queue. You'll get in. Yeah,
I'll find a way.
got your means. Okay. So I have a bit of a theory, right? And maybe it's nonsense, but like, I think that people who grow up in small towns, I mean, you were near Paris, but it's like small town, have a sort of different relationship with music. Because if you grow up in Paris or London or like, Madrid or whatever, you've got all the music like right there on your doorstep. Whereas if you're a small town, you don't. And I kind of feel maybe that changes your relationship to music, maybe makes you more, I don't know, like creative, do it yourself. Does that make any sense?
I would say definitely freer, because if you're not in an environment who has its own like trends or whatever thing that can influence you, I think it definitely enhances like freedom indeed and creativity, as you say. But on top of like growing up in a small town, even though I came to Paris in my teenage years, I was always in the context of loneliness. This was a constant parameter. So even like when I went out to clubs, I was alone. Like in my environment, there was no people in this vibe, and also pretty much no friends, whatever. So I was like, I'm just gonna do my thing and see what's up.
So you just go to a club alone,
yeah,
dance, leave at 1 and go back. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Still do that today, to be honest.
Really?
Oh, it's my favorite way to party. I mean, I'm a bit antisocial person, so.
But presumably now, like, a lot of the people in Paris, so like it must be, it must be quite hard, no? They're like,
still I stay in my cave, like I manage to be low-key all the time,
okay.
Yeah.
So your tune, excuse the pronunciation, Folgemir.
Which one, sorry?
Folgemir.
Folgemir, yeah.
Sorry, I knew that.
It's German.
Oh.
Folgemir means follow me.
Yeah. Got it, because I was trying to sort of go Folge, like French.
No, it's not French.
Folgemir.
Yeah.
Blew up in 2020.
2019 even, I think.
2019. It was kind of COVID times, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that weird, having like a big dance floor banging tune? It's COVID, no one can go out.
Well, I made it before COVID, that's for sure. And I don't know, because like when COVID happened, it was like the very beginning for me. So I didn't have the experience of what this life could be before COVID. So I know for many artists, it was like very like a withdrawal kind of situation. For me, I was like, okay, just the beginning is delayed, but it's going to happen one day. And yeah.
But did you kind of skip the whole like rising up through the clubs and just because, and kind of you went from like COVID and then suddenly you were big, if that makes sense?
Well, I mean, I had like the full year of 2019 of like playing. I was playing pretty much every week in Paris.
Right.
I was pretty lucky, like from my first booking in town, like pretty regularly I could have other opportunities. And then, yeah, right when COVID finished, it was from the start like a heavy touring schedule. But I had so much time to like, manifest for it, visualize it and say, yeah, I think I really want this. And I still really want this.
It's got a lot of enthusiasm. It's good.
Yeah, it's important.
Okay. Your name obviously contains u.r.
Yeah.
When I think of u.r., I often think of Underground Resistance.
Of course.
Was that like a conscious thing or?
Not at all. And
okay.
like, I don't know if I should regret it or like take it as a sign.
No.
I think it's a good like wink, but actually this name originates from like so much before I started making music. And yeah, I just kept it. And at some point I found out that Underground Resistance were like basically the founding fathers of techno. And I'm like, okay.
Have they ever listen to music? Do you know? Like,
I've played a couple of times before or after, but they're like busy guys, so I could never like hang out, but I would like that.
No, definitely. And someone who you have a definite link with, Nina Kravitz.
Yes.
How did that happen?
What?
How did that happen?
Oh, it's a great story. Actually, she just like DM'd me on Instagram.
Really?
In like 2020. I remember in 2019, I saw she liked a picture of me. My mom was next to me. I started crying. I was like, this is not possible. And then 1 year later, she slides into my DM like, hey, send me music. And I'm like, okay, sure. And 1 year later, October 2021, party starts again. And she was having a stage at Peacock Society in Paris. Where she invited me to open for her. And ever since, I released an album on her label, and we've been touring very much together lately, making lots of music, and just, she's the best.
I mean, is she a kind of mentor to you?
I would say so. Honestly, like she means the world to me. She's been so helpful, and still today she gives me so much like energy, even for the live debut. She's been sending me so much strength, and it's super precious.
Great.
Yeah.
Your most recent release is The Party Is Where You Are.
That's right.
And you called it anti-club music.
Yes, because in this context of like I've been DJing the techno scene, like touring now for 5 full years, seeing the pre-post-COVID evolutions, whatever. I feel like the culture that made me feel seen and welcomed and allowed me to like express myself has taken a turn that is not as like inclusive and freeing and whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take this sound, transform it a little bit, and bring it elsewhere. Hence, I think my plans for the future is to more do like live, mainly concerts, shows, stuff like that.
And we were talking about rock music earlier. Heaven and Shame.
Yeah,
that's quite a rocky song, right? How did that come about? Was that like?
It was actually, so it's with Legit Girl DJ, who's like a really close friend of mine ever since we made that track, because the session was so like spontaneous. We did it in maybe like 2 hours maximum.
Wow.
And like on top of drums, also like play guitar, play a bunch of things. So and Clotilde and I, Legit Girl DJ and I, are like really big fans of like post-punk, cold wave, even trip hop. I think we can hear a bit of that, and I have actually a shit ton of music in this vibe that I might put out in a certain way one day,
So it sounds to me like you've got lots of very different music. What's like the one song in your collection, released or unreleased, that you think is just like the weirdest, the furthest out? Like, do you have a country and western song somewhere in there?
Country is where I draw the line.
Okay. Me too. Good.
I don't know. Lately, I've been, as I told you earlier, experimenting very much with like more like deconstructed rhythm and lots of distortion, almost noise. So I would say the weirdest shit is like what I've been doing lately. But like when I finish something, it's my favorite song, and then 2 weeks later, I don't like it anymore. So hard to answer.
You really don't like it? No, that's
it depends. Like it's a test. I just like listen from morning to evening for a week, non-stop, the same track. And if I'm not crazy, it means it's a good one, and I keep it for later.
Right. I mean, do you think you're a good judge of your own music?
I don't know. I might be a bit too easy with myself sometimes, and sometimes a bit too hard, I never know.
Like you find that song in the bin, you're like, actually, it's not bad,
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of artists around me, lots of my friends who like are really like self-depreciative, but I think it's so important to have high vision of what you do. Otherwise, how do you keep doing it? You know what I mean?
Right.
And I do what I like to listen to. So, yeah.
I want to ask about Paris.
Yeah.
So I lived in Paris for 2 years, and for me it was like 97, that kind of time. So it was really like French touch, French house, that kind. So that's really, when I think of Paris Parisian club music. I really think of that. What's the kind of club scene like at the moment?
Actually, like French house and like just mainly like headbanger music is having like huge comeback, and it's cool because it's really like gathering newer generations as much as the people who witnessed it first, you know. Also, I feel like Paris is very big on like deconstructed club, even like this like kind of hyper trap, lots of like Playboy Cardi fans who remix it in a more hyper pop way. Like it's very exciting in that area. Also booming techno. We have so many good techno artists based in Paris. I think I used to be very criticizing of Paris, but now I would say it's doing really well.
Okay, then, for any particular reason? Just like...
The thing is that like we in like 2017 when I was heavily going out, we had lots of like warehouse raves, but ever since like the political situation has been like really like has toughened up a lot, so now we don't have that many occasions to have like good raves. The clubs, we don't have like the sound system culture like in Germany or like in the UK, but I feel like now the few venues that we have, the clubs, like I think of like Future, Essan, the Station, we have like really good core spaces now, at least, that don't move. And yeah.
So where should people go out in Paris? I know you just mentioned a few places, but...
My favorite one is like La Station, so the stations where I organized my party 2 weeks ago. I think it's the best because like it's a associative structure. The space is amazing. It's like really like queer owned and run. It attracts like the best crowd. People who love music, they don't expect anything if not discovery and enjoyment.
I once went to a Gabba festival near Paris. That was... interesting.
I love Gabber, to be honest.
Do you? Yeah, I can hear it in your music a bit. Yeah.
I mean, I used to DJ a bit in Technivals and Free Party.
I went to a Technival, yes.
Oh, yes, we know how to do it in France, but you know better in the UK.
Well, do you know what? I'm going way off track, but basically, like somebody, they were like, oh, there's this Technival, and it was like the last stop of the RER.
Yes.
And then walk like 10 kilometers.
Exactly.
And you know, being young, me and my friends were like, yeah, let's give that a go. And, you know, I was thinking, it'd be techno, be like, you know, Detroit, that kind of thing. Oof. And we got like, the most relaxed tent was the drum and bass one, which is...
Yeah, we big on like hardcore, terrorcore, anything core. We love that.
I had a good time, but my friend who stayed a day later than me has quite bad memory.
Can you imagine?
But you know. Right, getting back to your music. Chelsea Girls 2.0 with Vladimir Dubyshkin.
Yes.
Now, I don't think does it have anything to do with the Nico song?
No, but with the Eileen Miles book.
The what book? I should know
Eileen
this.
Miles, they're like an American writer, and indeed, like it's also telling the story of like the Chelsea Hotel, this kind of era, whatever. But choosing this title was like a reference to them because it's one of my favorite writers and very important in like just the queer scene, and just like talking about the girls' debauchery. It's just environment I really like.
I've just looked it up. It looks great. So you'd recommend it?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, because it's quite a sort of hedonistic track, I would say.
Oh, hedonistic.
Yes,
yes, that's about it.
And you sort of mentioned it. An album coming.
Yeah, so far next one 10th of June. Then we have a bit more music coming in July, August, September, and then you will maybe have a surprise.
Okay, it's going to be u.r.trax summer.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for coming along.
Thanks to you.
I'll say best of luck tonight, but you won't need it. It'll
Thank
be,
you so much.
Immaculate. And well, have a great summer. I look forward to hearing.
Thank you. Likewise. Thank you so much.